Swole Benji here. So I just watched a video from Big Lips McGee where he says that the best solo dungeon build is the one-handed spear, and I'm going to blow that claim out completely. This is a double video. I've already released a video today. This one's going up as soon as I hit frickin' get done recording. Anyway, so he did Tier 7 Red Zone dungeon maps while faction flagged, which is what you should do, which is, you know, to get the most value as possible, so congrats to that. He used a Tier 7 flat spear, one-handed spear, and he used some other gear with offensive capabilities. Here's what I'm doing. I'm in a Tier 8 Black Zone dungeon, which has more health, and the mobs are more tanky than what he did, because I am very confident. I'm using a Tier 7 light crossbow. This thing only costs 27,000. Alright, his spear costs around 50,000, so this is half as much as his. I'm also using Tier 4.1 Druid Robe, Stalker Hood, Assassin Shoes, showing that you don't need defensives with this build. And I'm also using just a Tier 5 flat mist collar. This thing's 27,000. This is like 8,000, 5,000, 500 silver, like 3,000. I'm also using a Limhurst cape. I'm not using a Thetford cape. He used a Thetford cape 4.2 for even more offensive capability. I'm just using a Limhurst cape. I don't even know if I'll have mana problems. Also, he used a Kraken soup or something, which is really expensive. I'm just using a cabbage soup. I'm also not using any potions, and the whole build is like, what, 20, 30? It's easily under 100k. It's slightly over 100,000 if you factor in the cape. So let's get started, and let me show you the power. Also, he's at max spec with his spears. I'm at max spec with my crossbows. So I would say that I have a harder time because I'm doing the Tier 8 Black Zone, and he's in the Tier 7 Red Zone mapped dungeon. So let me just show you how much damage we can crank out with this build, okay? So I'm just gonna get started here, and you can watch his video, you can watch mine, and you can compare the damage. Like, see, I'm killing mobs way faster than his spear's W, his spear's Q. Sure, he wins on auto attacks. His auto attacks hit for 150, mine hit for 67. All right, now I can actually keep moving here while I shoot. I didn't have to stop like that. And if you want, you could upgrade to Tier 8. Light crossbow for 50,000. It's still cheaper than his Tier 7 one-handed spear, and for 100 more item power you could, but I just wanted to be on an even playing field and use the Tier 7s. So, like, look how effortlessly I'm killing these guys. I'm not having to stand still. I'm not having to tank hits. I can do my autos and press Q. He also got red buff in his video, so I didn't quite get that lucky. But you can see that I'm not even, like, I'm barely using my exploding shot. My cape hasn't went off yet. I don't even think I need this cape, to be honest. Like, I can hit these guys with an E. He's going to blow up, and look how much damage they do. Like, these guys just melt. They're melting so much faster than one-handed spear. Why would you use one-handed spear? I get it. He's a spear main. I'm a crossbow main. We kind of have our differences there, you know. And that's just how these rivalries go. Now for PvP content, of course he's got the good stuff. Oh look, we got a red buff. So that guy's 100% dead. Boom. There you go. Got him. Now the reason why I've explained this in so many videos. I feel like I'm repeating myself so much, and I know my subscribers are sick of hearing this, but the reason why crossbow is so much better is because your Q's ability not only is it an AoE, it does way more damage and has a shorter cooldown than any other weapon, okay? Sure, the arcane staffs, and it's a 2-floor dungeon, or maybe it's a 3-floor dungeon. The arcane staffs, yes, their Q does more damage, but has a longer cooldown. Also on the crossbows, they have this. Every time, 4 times you cast any spells, you get a double cast on your Q, which is just more damage. It's just more damage. Mathematically, spears are not better. I don't know how these claims can be made. And the funny thing is, he had that video pre-prepared because he's showing off the pre-nerfed Spectre jacket, which, ouch. But look, man, I'm not trying to dog the guy because I love his channel. You should go subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Big Lips McGee. But to say that spear is the best solo dungeon weapon is bold, and it's misleading. I don't believe that. Not in a single bit here. Okay, and even for boss killing speed, right? Like here, we have a boss. This boss really, I'm going to reset him so he's at full HP, because that's not fair. I want to show off. Oh, he's going to snipe me, huh? Okay, so we've reset the boss now, and I still don't have mana problems. I still haven't used Limhurst cape. So let's go. We're going to hit him with an armor shred into an E, into a Q. I'm gonna hit the boots, hit them with more Qs. And remember, like, these mobs are tankier because I'm in the tier 8 instead of a tier 7. But look at that, I'm hitting for 414 with my Qs, right? My E hits without armor shred, that's 455. Like, this thing is just dead. I have near full mana. Okay, my cape actually did go off there. So maybe a Limhurst cape is necessary. Alright, maybe it is. I'm not using that expensive salad. What is this item? It doesn't matter, it's a test run. Ooh, 8-1 map. Wow. Pretty cool. We could have used that for the video instead, you know? You know, just to one-up them even more. But those things get real tanky, man. Like, you know, I don't want to go too overboard and you know, dab on the one-handed spear that are, because one-handed spear, it's pretty damn good. It's not the best, though. Spirit Hunter is clearly superior, though it costs more. One-handed spear, it's alright, you know. But to say it's the best, I don't think so, man. Not even. And I haven't been using my Druid robe. He uses a Cleric robe for the defensive, which is pretty good. It's pretty good damage, and it's pretty good base damage. But Druid robe, man, when this thing stacks to 6 so easy. Like, look how easy. This is a tier 8 Black Zone dungeon. This is as hard as it gets without doing maps and without doing Avalonian content, okay? And I'm not even paying attention to the game. I am literally just talking out loud. I'm not even really looking at what's going on. My brain isn't processing what my actions are. I'm just mashing buttons like it's an arcade game, like you're playing Tekken at the arcades and you're playing Eddie Goro or that one Christine chick. I don't remember her name. It's been a while since I played Tekken. But you know, it's like the button mashers, right? And look, oh no, the mobs are getting me down. This is the hardest pull in the whole dungeon, is the double thief and the archer. By the time I get to this next pull, my health is already back with the cheapy cabbage soup. You could use a fish and save even more, but it wouldn't regenerate as fast. I'm just going to do a little spin here until I get back to full. You know, I even missed my cues there. I'm not even playing perfectly. Like, my footage is not cherry-picked. This is all one take. This is not edited. I did not do more dungeons before this. I literally just went to Red Tree Enclave, tier 8, on the test room, of course. Don't go there on the live realm. You'll get zerged down. You'll get swarmed like a bunch of rabid ants or something. And like, look, this is a 2-floor dungeon. I'm in a tier 7 flat. Okay, so I've basically cleared the floors while talking, while being distracted. In what, like, I mean, it'll be like 8 minutes by the time I'm done. I think this is the boss. Is this the boss that he fought in his video? It's either that or the axe guy. So it's pretty much the same boss. The biggest roughneck, 8,000 HP. He's tankier because it's a black zone. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We're already at full health and mana. I've got 3 Qs queued up. Let's just fucking hit him with 2 of those. Hit him with the armor shred, hit him with the E, hit him with more Qs. Hit the boots, back up a bit, spam more Qs. I didn't even activate my Druid robe. Whoops, I messed up, guys. Look, I'm not even playing perfectly, okay? He's already almost halfway. He's now halfway. So guess what we're about to do? Hit him with that armor shred, hit him with the double Qs, hit him with the E, hit him with the W armor shred. And my mana's a little low. That's okay. Look at my health, though. Look at his health. Look at my health. Right in the beans. I'm using 4.1 armor. If you used tier 6, tier 7 armor, I think he was using tier 7 armor, I believe, like tier 7 flat, I would have way more mana. Okay, and then here's the loot. The loot fucking sucks as well. It's a test realm, but even then the silver bags kind of suck. Anyway, that's it. Light crossbow, it's better. It's better than one-handed spear, so, nice try, but light crossbow wins again. Light crossbow chads represent, okay? My build's cheaper, my build clears faster, my build has less mana problems, my build does more damage, my build is more useful in hardcore expeditions, my build is more useful in PvP. That's debatable, but light crossbow is pretty damn hard to beat. All right. Also, did it with cheaper gear, did it with weaker gear. I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. Spears got blown the fuck out. Don't use greataxe. Listen, Reddit. I saw a Reddit thread today that asked, "What is the fastest speed clearing weapon?" And you know, some people said boltcasters, and they got downvoted because it's Reddit. And then you know, there's YouTubers saying that spear is the fast. No, I'm not gonna allow this. It's light crossbow. This was the tier 8 Black Zone dungeon. I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Make sure you return your shop carts. And I'm gonna go ahead and play this dono real quick. It's gonna be in a future video. Damn it! Why won't it show? Oh, I have display capture on. Crap! I recorded the whole thing in display capture. Gosh. Alright, so big thanks to Valnak there. Wow, man. What a Chad. Appreciate you, Valnak. Also, he donated a certain kind of simulator game, which was very funny. It's the one being shown on 4chan.
As always, fantastic work in your videos.
Yes, I appreciate you, lad. Thanks for that dono. Take care, lads, and remember, crossbow chads, rise up, spear virgins, I'm sorry. That's the video.